Hi. Someone mentioned Bush, and so there's something I have to say that was on YouTube. Bush was at a dinner, and there were white tablecloths, and it was a formal dinner, and he said, "Some call you the elite, I call you my base." And it pretty much sums up Bush. As far as the Tea Partiers, they are the voice of the corporations.
Yes.
Okay. I said the Tea Partiers are the voice of the corporations, and they're paying to be trained to put us in a hole.
Oh yeah, you gotta hold it a little further away. Yeah, there you go. Divide the people. And you gotta hold it closer.
Okay, so one more thing on the Tea Partiers.
Go ahead.
I heard a term recently that instead of grassroots, call them gas roots. Okay, I've been with the union over 25 years with CWA, so it's something I believe in fervently, and I don't want to lose it. I don't want to go back 80 years to when the union was new and they had to fight to decrease our hours to 10 a day.
Yes.
Okay, so have you noticed how simple and predictable the message of the Republicans and Tea Partiers is? It's just two things. Whatever helps the corporations and uber wealthy, and whatever weakens everyone else. For example, they want tax cuts and fewer regulations for corporations, and on the other hand, they also want to remove school funding, Social Security, healthcare reform, Medicare, Medicaid, and of course unions have to go. They have to sugarcoat their message so it doesn't sound so bad. When they say freedom, they really mean freedom from paying taxes and having inconvenient EPA regulations.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
They can't say, give more money to the wealthy corporate CEOs and take more money from the small people. So they say things like budget cuts and more jobs. And we need to balance the budget. When they say privatization, it means their networked corporations can corner the market.
Go ahead. Yes, that's right.
You've probably noticed that balance the budget never includes their corporate buddies paying their fair share of taxes in this time of crisis. They won't say, why don't we cut back on the 130 military bases we have around the world? A Republican representative will never say, how can we afford to have our citizens in Iraq and Afghanistan to build up and protect those countries as our democracy is being destroyed here at home?
Go ahead. Yes, that's right.
Yesterday, I read an article about Republican Senator Fitzgerald in Wisconsin response to Walker's union-busting agenda in the online news site InTheseTimes.com. Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald brazenly revealed Wednesday the Republicans' underlying political objectives to a visibly stunned Fox News interviewer. He said, if we win this battle, we the Republicans, and the money is not there under the auspices of the union, what you're going to find is President Obama is going to have a much more difficult time getting elected and winning the state of Wisconsin. And I'm thinking for the interview to have been stunned, I figure there must have been a new hire. One person can make a difference. One person, Dee Curtis, has made more than 50 calls to make this rally happen today. And I don't want to leave out Liz. And Liz has been a good help too. He started it, then Liz said, I'll help. And that's what everybody else said here is, I'll come down and help.
Yes.
Okay, one person, Russ Feingold, started ProgressivesUnited.com. Website you might want to check out if you haven't already. And MoveOn.org was started by a couple, and now has a couple meaning two people, and now has over 5 million members. When you hear of something that doesn't sound right, like having federal funding removed from National Public Radio and National Public Media, speak up, right? And for everyone's sake, vote. Yes.